Assalamu alaikum to all my dear brothers and sisters. Have you ever felt that oppressive feeling, the one where stress and anxiety seem to overwhelm you? That feeling of loneliness that overwhelms you in difficult times? Today, I am going to share with you a true hidden treasure from the Holy Qur'an, a surah that acts as a soothing balm on our troubled souls. Surah Ad-Duha, the 93rd surah of the Qur'an, has extraordinary power against anxiety and depression. It is like a beacon in the night, illuminating our path when everything seems dark. Moving historical context. Imagine our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, going through a period of deep distress. The revelations had stopped, and doubt was beginning to settle in his heart. Did he feel abandoned by Allah? In this moment of intense vulnerability, this magnificent surah descended, like a divine embrace, to reassure and comfort him. This story touches us particularly because who among us has never felt this feeling of abandonment? Who has never doubted in moments of darkness? The oath by dawn and night. A powerful symbolism. By the radiant dawn, by the night when it stretches out in calm. Allah begins this surah with a striking double oath. Dawn, that magical moment when light gradually chases away the darkness, symbolizes hope and renewal. Each morning is a divine message reminding us that every dark period has an end. Then comes the vows of the peaceful night, that night which envelops all with its soothing silence, offering the world a much-needed rest after the hustle and bustle of the day. These two opposing yet complementary moments teach us a profound truth. Life is cyclical. Periods of difficulty and happiness naturally alternate like day and night. Think about it for a moment. Isn't it a perfect image of our own lives? Those ups and downs that seem to follow each other endlessly? Allah reminds us here that this alternation is part of His perfect plan. The divine promise that changes everything. Your Lord has neither forsaken you nor hated you. What sentence could be more comforting? Allah speaks directly to our anxious hearts. This verse acts as a powerful antidote to the feeling of abandonment that sometimes inhabits us. These simple but profound words remind us of an essential truth. Even when we do not feel the presence of Allah, He is there. Even when we feel as if we are alone in the face of our trials, His benevolent gaze never leaves us. Think of that person who has just lost his job after years of loyal service. That student who failed despite all his efforts. That parent who feels powerless in the face of his child's challenges. This verse is a reminder that these trials are not signs of divine abandonment, but tests that strengthen our faith. The perspective that transforms our vision. And verily, the next life will be better for you than the present. This is the divine perspective that we often lack. We are so absorbed by our immediate problems that we forget the broader horizon. Allah invites us to look up and contemplate eternity. This verse reminds us that the difficulties of this life are temporary, and that the rewards of the afterlife are infinitely superior. Imagine a traveler crossing an arid desert. Each step is difficult. He is tormented by thirst. But what gives him the strength to continue is the vision of the oasis that awaits him. In the same way, the promise of the hereafter gives us the strength to persevere despite the trials. The promise of ultimate satisfaction. Your Lord will surely grant you His bounties, and then you will be satisfied. What an extraordinary promise. Allah does not just promise some kind of benefit, but complete and profound satisfaction. It is a divine guarantee that our sincere efforts will never be in vain. This promise is like an inexhaustible source of hope and motivation. It reminds us that every act of patience, every prayer in difficult times, every tear shed in trust in Allah, all this is counted and will be generously rewarded. The touching personal reminders. Allah then recalls 3 blessings granted to the Prophet. Did He not find you an orphan? So He took you in. Did He not find you lost? So He guided you. Did he not find you in need? So he enriched you. These touching verses invite us to deep introspection. Have we not also experienced moments of vulnerability when Allah protected us? Moments of confusion when He guided us? Periods of want when He provided for our needs? By reminding ourselves of Allah's past blessings in our lives, we strengthen our trust in Him for the future. It is as if these verses were saying to us, if Allah helped you yesterday, why would you doubt that He will help you tomorrow? The commandments that elevate our humanity. The surah ends with 3 essential directives. As for the orphan, do not mistreat him. As for the petitioner, do not repel him. And as for the grace of your Lord, proclaim it. These commandments are revealing. Even in our moments of difficulty, Allah invites us to empathy and generosity. Notice how the surah moves from personal consolation to social responsibility. Our own healing becomes complete when we reach out to others. And finally, this invitation to proclaim Allah's blessings. Gratitude is not only a duty, it is a powerful remedy for anxiety and depression. By recognizing and sharing Allah's blessings, we strengthen our own faith and inspire others. How to apply this surah in our daily lives. Make the surah ad-duha your companion in difficult times. Recite it in the morning after Fajr, when dawn dispels the darkness. Meditate on its verses during your moments of solitude. When you feel anxious or depressed, remember the 3 divine promises. Allah has not abandoned you. The afterlife will be better, and you will be fully satisfied. Practice active gratitude by identifying 3 blessings from Allah in your life every day. Transform your perspective by recognizing how Allah has protected, guided, and enriched you through the different stages of your journey. Above all, reach out to the vulnerable, the orphaned, the needy, those seeking help, for it is often in helping others that we find our own healing. Inspirational conclusion. My dear brothers and sisters, the Surah ad-Duha is not just a text to be recited, it is a way of life to be adopted. It teaches us that every difficulty is temporary, that every trial has a meaning, and that the divine presence never leaves us. In a world where anxiety and depression affect more and more people, this surah is a priceless gift. It offers us a divine perspective that transforms our perception of trials and renews our hope. I invite you to make this surah your refuge in difficult times. Let its verses penetrate your heart and transform your worldview. For as the dawn invariably dispels the darkness of night, so the mercy of Allah will always end up illuminating our lives, even in the darkest moments. May Allah grant us a deep understanding of His word and the ability to live by its teachings. Amen. Don't forget to share this video with those who might benefit from it, for sharing beneficial knowledge is a form of sadaqah jariyah, ongoing charity that brings us rewards even after we leave this world. See you soon, inshallah, for more explorations of the treasures of the Holy Qur'an.